kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Back to pass, it's Kim. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rooks. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Rooks. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Grab near the marker is Harris. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
To the air, it's Kim. Gets rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes the field, eager to go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Terrell. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Messer. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback keeps it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. He's at the touchdown.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here we go. Looking for a man. It's Kim. Now he's going to break the pocket. Grabbed over the middle. It's McMillan. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rooks. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Kim. Caught close to the marker. It's Rooks. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The run from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Makes the grab. It's Lockett. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's McMillan. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Fires to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They'll run the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. And they get him down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. What a grab with one hand. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
From the gun, the ground game.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. still running at the 35. Oh, there's an alley to the left. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. They're trailing by just 2 to Arkansas. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Kim. The sure hands, it's Wheeler. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Makes a grab on the shot. Turning on the Jets. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Platt. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mooney. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Sands. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Sands. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He'll take a shot. Open in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass, it's Kim. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in, it's McMillan. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Rooks. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Runs out of bounds at the 35. That's a first down.
Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And the ball squirted out. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over, jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Rooks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout called by the offense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Kim. Throws to the tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It'll be a run on third and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because...
Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to throw, it's Kim. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. They'll go back to the air on second down. That's caught. It's Smith. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense picks it up. He's loose. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
You know, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Kim. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense in press coverage. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now this offense will take the field again. Leaves it with the running back. Finds some fresh air. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Henry.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Set up for second and short after that completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
Shit.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The toss sweep to the right. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Release to the back. They're working that left side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Good enough for 1st down.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down.
What the fuck?
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
That did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
I don't know if I hit the wrong button or what the fuck happened. I was trying to throw the fucking screen to the other running back.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to change this route. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again.
Oh, shit, that's another one.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football,
that fumble turned everything.
Well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football,
wide open drop on 4th, or
making
wide
the
open
DC
miss
look
on
very
4th
smart.
down.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking downfield is Kim. Quick strike complete. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
What a play by the defender there, guys.
You gotta watch that rolling without the pressure on you. You get yelled at by from a bunch of people in here.
One step behind, that would have been
I said you gotta watch the rolling out when there's no pressure.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
You're not allowed to roll to the sidelines to try to buy extra time unless you're under pressure.
You know, good teams just
Yeah.
know how to close games.
It's part of Mike's
that
role.
right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. This just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers.
I mean, you haven't done it a lot, so I'm
This
not
game
like
started to
bitching or
feel
anything.
like a
I'm just
blowout.
warning you because. Yeah. By his rules, you ain't allowed to leave the pocket unless you're under pressure or like your guys have all ran their routes and you're going to take off with the quarterback.
But they get him on the ground at the 20.
First and 10.
But yeah, you can roll out some, but to roll out all the way over to the sideline like that is he considers that a glitch because there's people that do that. Like
And the offense takes
I don't know how to
dip
explain
into
it.
its
Like
bag of ball
if you
plays.
watch his. Yeah, so because people are idiots with it, we lose the right to be able to do stuff like what you did was just a basic concept, which should be fine, but because other people will take advantage of a glitch because of that, he doesn't allow it. Like, you're not allowed to leave the pocket unless you're being chased.
He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Oh, you're allowed to do a design rollout, but you like if you get called out, you'll have to show that it was actually a rollout. You know what I mean? Which on this game is usually pretty easy to tell because most of the rollouts are play action anyways.
Second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter. And
but yeah, like an actual rollout, you're allowed to do it if it's part of the play design.
Chucking this thing vertically to get
But
back in again.
to do it to like buy extra time because there's no pressure at the time,
Flushed out of the pocket.
like I just did there,
Fires
that's
to the
foul.
right. Intercepted.
I don't
and
know
that
why
is
I
the
did it.
last thing they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Right, but the point is that you got to stay in the pocket. Like, if everybody did it just like that, it would be fine.
Offense in a bunch
But
formation.
if you played a bunch of games online with leagues that don't have rules, you'll see a lot of people will take the
They'll
snap
run
and
it
just
out
kind
of
of
the shotgun.
roll to the sideline
They
right
get
from
it
the start.
down to the 35 before he stopped.
And
10-yard
like
pickup
EA
on the
hasn't,
play,
EA
and it's a
doesn't
first
like
down.
code the game right.
Well, they
So the
got
defense
lead.
doesn't
defense
react
just did their
to the
part,
rollout
getting a
the right
takeaway. So
way.
now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and
So
take as much time
people
as
use it to
possible
buy extra
between
time,
snaps. Stay
like
in
to create
bounds
time that shouldn't
and
be there.
let this
Is
clock
the way
tick
Mike
away.
explains.
Now
That's the way
on
he.
first and 10 from the 35.
So because of that,
They'll ride the
he had to
high
come up with a
hand.
roll like
They get him
Yeah,
down, but he
a
does
hard-
pick
a
up
hard
3
roll
at
to
the
the-
32-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator
yeah, if it
knows
happens
they
a
wanna
lot,
keep running the
I was
football.
just
So
warning
he's
you
going
because
back,
I
he's
seen it
looking at his
there.
playlist, and he's saying,
Like,
which runs work the
you
best
will
for me
you
in this
if you
game?
play
What can
like
I
Mike
lean
or
on
you
right
play
here
against
to make sure we win
that
this
Rock
one?
Chalk. I don't know if he's in this league or not.
Finds the
They'll
tight
get really
end. Lowers
bent out of
that
shape about
shoulder,
it.
delivers the blow.
You
There to make
know what I
the
mean?
tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football
that was
game
like the
with
first or
league
second
get
time.
conservative. I like
It was
they
that was just the
like,
one that I
they
seen that I
trusted
definitely
the
seen there was
passing
no
game. You're gonna
pressure.
get
You know what
looks
I
that
mean?
you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive.
I didn't. I'm not saying like you
They
did a
have to
lot.
be
I'm not saying like you
aggressive
did
because
anything
they're
wrong.
down. They've
You,
got to get
this
to the
this was a
quarterback.
great
They've
fucking
got to
game.
get
I love your
stops.
style.
Nice job throwing the football there.
From the 14-yard
I was
line,
more
it's
just
first
warning
and
you for
10.
future. Other like it might be something that you would get called out on.
Takes the handoff. It's McMillan. He's
Like
going
I said,
to lose a
I
yard
have no
on
problem
that
with the
one.
way you played. I think you played a great fucking
It's going
game.
to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this
That-
game by
that
running
fumble
the
just
football
fucked
and
everything
limiting
all
the
up.
clock. They've got a
That was a
pretty good
beautiful
lead
hit.
here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense
Hey,
does on
someone's
this
watching
next
us.
one.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Probably Mike, he's an addict like me.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, what?
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Yeah, you run a really good. I like your offensive style. Your defense is pretty solid. You're a little weak against the run. I should have ran the ball more.
And how about that and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down.
You're on the burst of speed too much with the linebackers. It's too easy to cut back on you. You're on the burst of speed too much with the linebacker. It's too easy to cut back against you.
Down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Like your user pursuit to the running back, you're coming in with too much. You're coming in with too much burst of speed. So all you gotta do is let up a little bit, and you run right by.
What's going on, Kevin?
That's where most of my.
In college football, and for some, this update could fall under
if you let off the burst of speed as you get closer to the running back and just start tapping the X button, he'll make a nice conservative tackle, and it makes it really hard to cover back against it.
The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season.
It's a conservative tackle.
Regardless,
it makes your guy kind of like reach out and go for a conservative tackle.
Proof the sport is
but
as healthy as ever.
If you do it when you're too far away from the running back, it'll like slow you down going over. If you do it once you get within the first couple yards of the running back, it kind of like helps you reach out and grab them.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Jobbed out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
That one, like, hardly ever gets covered very much, so I won't use it very often.
A couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Mike, if you read through the rules, like the actual rules he has written, he says that if you have a play that seems to be open all the time, use it sparingly. Because it's some kind of a glitch in his eyes. If it's open all the time, then it must be a glitch. All it is the tight end run. The tight end runs it out. Streak, but he goes over and streaks right behind another wide receiver running a streak.
Being able to execute, doing a good job.
So the coverage takes the first streak and leaves the second one open.
Today, but has held really strong. Put up some good numbers.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I was thinking the same thing about yours at the beginning of the game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete. Got some room in to the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone now.
I would have to look. I know it's the two running backs in the backfield side by side.
Something to create a turnover, get an onside.
With the slot wide receiver.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring
drive,
just 4 plays.
It's not twins, because twins are side by side.
Running it in from the 19.
They're
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, apparently there's some kind of glitch that you can do, but I don't know. I don't watch YouTube very often, so. That's why I love Mike's leagues, because he has so many rules to try to keep all the glitching out.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
Although we do our...
Running behind that left side. There he goes. Brought down at the 25-yard line.
But yeah, if you read through Mike's rules, he says if you have a route that seems to be open every time you run it, use it sparingly.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first.
But he gets mad at me sometimes because he gets mad at me sometimes because a lot of my passes it just seems like there's somebody wide open all the time.
They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
We don't have a specific rule against 2 clock. I tend to not use it before the 4th. Yeah, I'll use it in the last 2 minutes of the first half. I'll use it right at the beginning of the 4th if I got a two-score lead. you ain't getting the
Boy,
ball
this guy's
back.
had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
But it's that fine line, because where's the line between running out the clock and running up the score?
Creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to
Well,
get him outside.
that's why, like, the only leagues I join are pretty much Mike's leagues now.
Even though the defense knows you're going to run.
Because the way his rolls are set up, the assholes tend to quit pretty quick.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll give it to the back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Right here.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Sports, you start off with such a small crowd, can't even get the crowd involved.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game.
I did a lot of blocks, but it's just once you get that crowd momentum up.
Gone way up.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Defense has to do a better job defending the sideline. You've got to keep the ball carrier down inbounds to keep the clock moving, try to bleed this thing.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46.
All right, I'll look on my next play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Messer. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Trying to get everybody set.
I was about to say, I'll message you.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. And he jukes the
It's so stupid that you can't triangle and do the
before being brought down.
spike the ball without setting it up in that damn pre-play.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith.
Good game, brother.
Stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.